Hi everybody, this is Beach Cricket, and today I'm going to show you how I take down my setup. And today's a good example because the wind is blowing pretty strong out here, and we're going to be getting some cold weather. So I thought, well, there were so many of you that wanted to know how I break it down and how I get it all packed up in here, because a lot of you know that I have a setup outside. I have a windsail for my canopy. So how do I do that? Well, I'm going to show you how I do. All right. So first of all, what I do, I have this nice little area right here behind my driver's seat. And that little crucial spot right here is where I put all of my folding pet little gates, and that right there is my ladder. And that ladder is so key to so much. So I'm going to take that ladder and we're going to go out here and I'm going to do some stuff. So it goes out here. I like it because it's handy. It's lightweight. It's aluminum. It's a telescope ladder. So I come out here with it, and I've got to unhook all of the sail. Now I already, because I wasn't thinking about it till after I did it, these are the painter poles, and the painter poles can be taken down, and so they're released. So I can take this all down. And of course I had my solar lights that were strung up on the tarp. And it was really easy to do because all I did was unhook with these wonderful little rubber wire ties. You can buy them all together and you cut them to fit your needs. But I've started using those instead of the zip ties. So I have to do that to get the light off, and then from there, see, I've got some right now that I've got to finish. So we got to get that done. Then what I do is I fold up all my gates so that they can go inside. It's really easy, like you can see. I folded up the tarp here. And I've got my lights right here. I'm going to put them up some way so they can still have solar and be up here, probably in the cab area. But you see how one of the fences is in right here, and this one along with that one will go inside. And you can see that all three pins along with the ladder fits right behind my seat. So that works out really good. And it's so easy to do. It's real quick. So I have this tote. And so I put all my solar lights in there and my hammock. So these are all the lights that I put outside because I really like lights. So I know this looks like overkill, but it really looks pretty on your patio and stuff. And so yeah, I'm guilty of wanting to have some solar lights. So that's how I store them most of the time. Sometimes when I've got a few days to go anywhere, I hang them up inside my rig somewhere around so they can still get solar and I can enjoy them. And then my bucket that I had outside is filled with my all my different poles and stakes and all the bungees that I have, and then like extra wire, all that kind of stuff. And then my gloves, I have my gloves right there, and I also have my rubber mallet in there. So I have all of them together so that I can put everything together easily when I set up my new camp. I know exactly where it is. And right here I always have my water hose and my filter when I want to go fill up, especially here at the long-term visitor area where you pay and the amenities is free water. So yeah, I have that so I can just pull up, connect, filter my water through their system and fill up everything. So I always have it right close to the door. There we go. That's why I have these stackable water bottles that I got. These are really nice. They just stack on top of each other, and they have the handles, and it's so easy to store these. And I fill up my 7-gallon blue tank in my shower with these, so it's easier to fill them up. But I always have these right near the steps, so that when I go to get water, I have my hose and I have my bottles. So basically what I have left after doing that is folding up my RV mat. And the last things are the pet cage, so that my pets are secure when I drive. And then this table gets folded up, this table right here. It gets folded up and placed in there on the side. And the tire, the spare tire, is the very, very last with the shock. Or I said shock, and I meant the cock, but the block here to hold it in place. As you can see, this spare tire is not very good, so we're gonna have to get a new one. This is the new tire that was bought when I had the blowout. You can see the damage that was done to my rig when that tire went blowing out. But hey, you know, stuff happens. I'll see what I can do later to get that cosmetically looking better. But right now, this is the ending of how I store up my rig so that I can move on to another camp. Oh, and another thing too, my little flag up here, it gets taken down, and then what I do is I slide it on inside. I'll show you. Let's do that. This little area right here alongside is where I just slide this in and put it in there when I travel. So it's pretty easy, not too hard. Of course, everything inside, like the TV, gets bungeed to this bar up here, which holds my curtains. So that's really easy. And anything that is loose gets just secured down alongside the bottom of the floor, underneath the bed, usually right in there. And everything is snug as a bug, and then I can take off. Hey everybody, so that's how you do. That's how you wrap it up when you're going to the next camp. I hope that helps, and I hope that answers a few of your questions, because I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you pack up? So there you go. Got that. All right, wake up and live, everybody. Have your adventures. Bye.